despicable. We should be united as a country. Forget partisanship. My dad was a veteran. This is not acceptable. Then you have other stuff. You know, this IRS thing, I feel like, I just want to say, number one, progressive organizations, including, making news here, my 501c3 was not approved by the Obama IRS. The progressive groups coming in very hard. After 2000, this is what happened. After 2010, a bunch of groups jumped in left and right trying to get 501c3 status. And a lot of groups, including Tea Party groups, said they wanted to use those C3s for the next election. That's illegal. You use a PAC for an election, not a C3. And that's when we all got put in the penalty box, including left-wing groups. And we never talk about that.
The American people feel as though they have been stonewalled on this story since its inception. They have been stonewalled by an administration who very quickly handed them a couple low-level bureaucrats in Cincinnati. That didn't pass the smell test with anyone. Then they got Lois Lerner, who wouldn't answer any questions. Now emails are disappearing. Now the media is even in on it. The New York Times is burying an IRS story on A19 and putting a phony scandal about Chris Christie on the front page.
I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you something. I am not going to sit here and try and defend all of the bureaucratic shenanigans of the IRS. I don't know enough about it. And frankly, if emails are disappearing and stuff like that, that worries me too. But the fundamental point that the IRS should not be giving 501c3 status to groups that say they want to influence politics, that's across the board.